Sugar gliders cost, they start off at about £150 each.
£150, is that right?
That's correct.
Well, I did offer straight away to buy her a new one.
Well, you must have behaved quite reasonably, madam. And the reason I know that is because you have a counterclaim here for a different issue, which is this. Charmaine, after this took place, the truth is, although you were cross, rightly so, I believe, with Sarah, you were nevertheless prepared to continue the friendship and you sort of understood how this could have taken place. Correct?
Absolutely.
So much so that when you went and did a gig, you needed to borrow some equipment. What was the equipment you needed to borrow?
It was a PA system. The venue that I was working in didn't have a PA system.
That's microphone with a speaker?
Correct.
And you've got one of them, correct?
I do.
Now, this PA system you bought so that you could go to do your gigs.
Correct.
Where, especially to places that don't have sufficiently decent PA systems.
Correct.
So that you can be heard and do your act. What does your act include?
Well, I have several different acts, but what my act includes, I am doing a show at the moment, which is called A Beginner's Guide to Bondage.
Splendid. Well, no, madam.
You don't want to
madam,
hear.
It's perfectly all right. It's perfectly all right.
It's lots of fun. And then the audience love it. They absolutely look. That's an audience volunteer.
Well, I'm glad it's a volunteer.
Of course it is.
Let me tell you, I've done in excess of thousands of cases, and the one thing I do know about this act, that's the first time I've seen Peter smile. Madam, the point is this. You borrowed this PA system, it was handed to you, took it and you used it for your gig,
That's
correct? There were no problems with it during the course of the gig, as far as you're aware, at all. You brought it home, what happened?
I brought it home after the gig. I kept it for a couple of days after the gig because Sarah wasn't around.
Sure.
And then she came to my house to pick it up and then she took it away.
Took it away, it didn't work. What was the problem?
I've no idea, it just didn't work.
Have you taken it to a specialist to have a look at?
I have not.
Understood.
I have not, just because those specialists, it's no longer under warranty.
Irrelevant.
And those kind of specialists are not very easy to find. It's not like the old days when you could find a little shop that repairs PAs. They're not, well, not in London.
There are hundreds of them, madam.
No,
You can
not
look
in
online.
London.
Well, what do you mean not in London?
People don't repair
What do you mean the
electrical-
tiny little hamlet of London? There isn't anybody that's sufficiently capable of looking at that and telling you what's wrong with it?
Most places don't actually repair equipment.
Most places don't repair equipment.
No, when I got it...
Which bit of London are you living in?
Fulham?
Fulham?
Parsons Green?
Parsons Green?
Yes.
What, in 1788, madam? Understood. Now, how much are you claiming for?
£299. 99 pence.
Now, for the avoidance of doubt, I do believe that that's the value for a new PA system.
Correct.
Understood. Now, here's the thing. You've lost pocket and are going to get a new one. I want to be clear about this. You are correct in law because you can only claim for the value of a new pet. Emotionally...
Emotionally, it's irreplaceable.
Understood.
Yes.
Now, what's this done to your friendship?
Well, I mean, it has obviously put a chill on our friendship, but...
Well, you have been telling people that I did it on purpose.
What?
No, I haven't been telling people that she did it on purpose.
Did what on purpose? Broke your PA system?
Yes, it crossed my mind that she might have maliciously done something to it.
What? You let her sugar glider out and so she deliberately destroyed your PA system?
I said it crossed my mind, it's possible.
Would you do that sort of thing?
No, I'm not 5 years old. I wouldn't do that.
Have you heard that? Do you accept that as a true answer?
I totally accept it.
Excellent. When you take responsibility of an animal, especially an animal of this sort, you have to be specially careful. And there are two things that you did wrong in this case. Number one, not being absolutely sure that the trap was shut. And secondly, being aware that the window was open, which was a hazard. And it was a hazard obviously to anybody that in the event the trap wasn't shut, that animal might escape, which is what happened. Consequently, as a matter of principle and law, you are negligent, and you are therefore entitled to recover any damage. Now, sadly, Charmaine, I'd like to give you more. You're only entitled to the actual damage of a replacement animal, not for your emotional distress, although I have to say, I do believe that that is considerable. The consequence is that I can only award you £150, and this court does give you a full award of £150.
Thank you.
Sarah, I believe that your PA system is broken. I may even take the view that as Charmaine was the last person to have it, she could be held responsible. But in order for you to prove that case, you'd need to demonstrate that A, it couldn't be fixed, and B, what had happened to it in the first place. You do not have that evidence in court, and in my judgment, there are innumerable places where you could have got an independent assessment to give me that information. In the circumstances, because I don't have that, I have to dismiss your case. Nevertheless, I do believe this. First of all, Charmaine did not break that equipment, as you rightly now admit, on purpose. And secondly, I do absolutely accept that what happened to Pocket was an accident, and it's one that you feel very bad about, correct?
Correct.
Very sad indeed. The award of this court is £150, and I'm afraid I have to dismiss your case. I wish you the very best of luck in the future.
Thank you.
Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.